I think we're good to go, Mag.
Oma, 1 second. I just gotta close this or we'll get back feed. Okay, we're ready.
Could I ask everyone to please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge
Allegiance to the flag
For the United
of the
States
United States of America and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation,
one nation, under God,
indivisible.
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much, everyone. And could we have the roll call, please?
Mayor McNulty Ryan,
Present.
Assistant Alex,
Present.
Trustee Files,
Present.
Trustee Jones,
Present.
Trustee Bella Kapitsky, Trustee McGivern,
Present.
Trustee Vieira. She's
Sheila,
muted.
you're muted.
Okay.
She's there.
Trustee Johnson.
Present.
And Attorney Legnard.
Present.
All present and accounted for. We have no public forum because we don't have a public meeting. Next on the agenda is the approval of the minutes from our regular meeting on 12/15/21 and our annual organizational meeting on 1/3/22. Everyone has a copy of those. Does anyone have any corrections?
No.
If not, could I have a motion to approve the minutes from both meetings?
I'll make the motion.
Rachel?
Second.
Rick? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. We have no communications. Next is the approval of claims. Everyone has a copy. Does anyone have any questions? If not, could I have a motion to pay the bills?
I make the motion.
Second.
Bob?
Yep.
Who
Bob
seconded?
and Gary.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is consideration of the police activity report for the month of December 2021. Everyone has a copy. Could I have a motion to accept?
I'll make the motion.
Rachel?
Second.
Rick? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next in, for consideration is the fire department report for the month of December 2021. Everyone has a copy. Could I have a motion to accept?
So moved.
Barb?
I'll-
I don't know who that was.
I'll-
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is the consideration of the monthly report of the treasurer. Everyone has a copy. Michelle is on here if anyone has any questions.
Good job.
One of the things that I questioned is we're having some major repair things with the white Packer that we use for recycles. We're going to keep an eye on that. If it keeps going that way, we made a decision a long time ago. We'd give it a while and see how it works because the guys get done much quicker and they have less runs. So we'll just keep an eye on that, but it was a little expensive. So could I have a motion to accept the treasurer's report?
I'll make the motion.
Rachel?
Second.
I think Barb was on that. She had her hand up.
Rachel and Barb, yes.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is consideration of the budget amendments for the general water and sewer fund. I don't know if Maggie or Michelle, you want to make any comments on this?
Yeah, Michelle, I was gonna say, I'm gonna defer to Michelle.
Yep, these are just, so we get the projected amounts early in the budgeting process. The actual came in a little higher due to some prior year adjustments for the couple of fire department personnel. So it's just to true up the budget numbers.
Does anyone have any questions for Michelle or Maggie?
No.
If not, could I have a motion to make the budget amendments to the general water and sewer funds?
I'll make the motion.
I got Barb and Rachel on that.
Yes.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is consideration of the monthly report of the Parking Violations Bureau. Looks like it's been a quiet month. Could I have a motion to accept the report?
Make the motion.
I think I got Bob and Barb on that.
Yes.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? and it's carried. Next is consideration of the annual report from the fire and building inspector. Everyone has a copy?
Mhm.
Does anyone have any questions or comments? If not, could I have a motion to accept the report?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second
Rick
it.
and Gary, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is consideration of the annual report from the Section 8 Administrator. Everyone has a copy. Does anyone have any questions? If not, could I have a motion to accept?
I'll make the motion.
Rachel? Barb? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is certification of the list of unpaid taxes by the Board of Trustees for 2021, 2022. Copies were provided and the trustees will need to sign off on certification and is going to reach out for everyone to sign. Does anyone have any questions?
Nope.
If not, could I have a motion?
Make the motion. Second.
Bob? Rick? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is consideration of the renewal of the lease agreement between the Village of Green Island and the Town of Green Island. Everyone has a copy. It's the same as it was last year. Does anyone have any questions?
Move.
If not, could I have a motion to renew the lease?
Move.
Make,
I think I had Barb and Gary on that one. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is consideration of the renewal of the lease between the Village of Green Island and the Green Island Power Authority for 2022. It's renewal of $700 a month, same as it was last year, plus they pay the electric in the building. Does anyone have any questions? If not, could I have a motion to renew the lease with GIPA?
I'll make the
I'll make-
motion.
Second.
Rachel and I don't know who the second was.
Rick.
Rick.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is consideration of municipal service agreements between the Village of Green Island and the Green Island Senior Citizens. It's the same as last year. We give them a stipend towards their payroll, and they're on our payroll, and they pay rent every month down there. Does anyone have any questions? If not, could I have a motion to renew the municipal service agreement with the seniors?
Make the
Barb
I'll second it.
and Gary is second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is consideration of adopting a resolution to extend the exemptions on the village 2021 assessment roll to the village 2022 assessment roll due to COVID. Maggie, do you want to make a comment on this?
Sure, we did this last year as well. The governor signed an executive order, which will allow us, if we pass this resolution, to roll over any exemptions for our senior population. Any exemptions they got last year will roll over to this year in an effort to keep them, or having to have them renew any applications coming out of their house, coming into the office. And we can continue to administer the exemptions accordingly, but it just saves them the extra step of having to renew this year.
But you can also take new.
We can
requests.
take new applications, we can remove exemptions if someone has passed on or something of that nature. If there's a drastic change in the senior's income, they do still have the ability to submit information, but if their income is the same as, this year as it was last year, then they don't have to do anything at all.
I think this is a good thing. I think it keeps our seniors safe and our office is closed anyway, so. Does anyone have any questions or concerns?
Yep.
If not, could I have a motion to adopt the resolution?
Make the motion.
Sheila,
Second it.
Gary, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Next is consideration of monthly recap. Oh, it's just everything that Tony sent us of everything that's been going on with the GIPA and the DPW crews. And as you can see from it, they've been pretty busy on a lot of things.
Yeah.
And they're doing a very good job. So Does anyone have any comments? If not, could I have a motion to accept the recap from GIPA and DPW crews?
So moved.
Barb and
I
Rick.
think Gary and Barb.
I
or
have Barb and
Rick
Rick.
Barb, huh? You got it?
Yeah, Barb and Rick.
Okay. All in favor?
She put her hand up.
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Does anyone have any other business for us? Does anyone have anything for board forum? You know, I just want to make a comment. I noticed on our billing and everything, we have a tremendous amount of tonnage of garbage and very little on recycles. And in a way, that's good for us because it's cheaper to get rid of garbage than it is recycles. But I really think I'm looking for ideas. If anybody wants to think about it, make any suggestions for how we can get people to do a little more recycling. I mean, I don't know how you can make it any more simple than single stream where you can put everything in together. But, you know, this is our earth and it's what we're leaving to our kids and our grandchildren. And I really wish we could do something that would entice people a little bit more to make the earth a little better. So if anybody comes up with any ideas, you know, let us know and we'll see what we can implement. Does anyone else have anything to talk about?
I had just one thing. Absolutely love the new street light outside on my corner.
No. They've been putting a lot of LEDs around, so.
Almost didn't bother decorating for Christmas. It's so bright.
Well, you were certainly decorated, so.
Love
And,
it.
and GIPA appreciates that, so.
It looks like a shopping center down on the next corner when I look out my window.
Well, that's
So bright.
your stuff if you need, Ann. I got a good supply here.
Anything else? Just make note, our next meeting is going to be a week late like this one was because of the Monday holidays. It's going to be Monday, February 28th. Could I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make the motion.
Rachel?
Second.
Rick.
Okay, you can pick. Barb had her hand up and Rick said it, so. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And it's carried. Stay well, everybody. Stay warm, stay safe, stay healthy. And we'll see you next month.